Africa's legend awakens. More than 1.8 billion years ago, when the Earth's continents tore away from each other, this mystical, magical piece of Africa known as the Waterberg began to form due to the great rivers etching their deep golden paths through craggy mountain rock. It was then that the story was told by folklore, and a timeless legend was born, Entabeni, the place of the mountain. Over time, this legendary place drew a rich heritage of people from all over the world to trade with the first kingdom of Africa, which arose from this ancient birthplace of Africa, Monomotapa, with the cities of Mapungubwe and later also the city known today as the Zimbabwean ruins, spanning over a period of 500 years. Today, we honor those legends of Africa with the birth of a new kingdom, the Legend Golf and Safari Resort, which revives one of the oldest global trade routes in the world between the Mediterranean and Middle East with Africa, which existed between 800 and 1300 AD. As part of Africa's Renaissance, we celebrate and honor old and new legends in the creation and architectural design of this multi-billion-dollar resort, drawing inspiration from Africa's ancient cultures, fused with the talent of 18 of the world's golfing legends. Established on the 22,000-hectare and malaria-free Entabeni Safari Conservancy, forming part of the UNESCO-declared Waterberg Biosphere region, the new Legend Golf and Safari Resort will offer guests a first-of-its-kind true African PGA golf course, a breathtaking Iron Age clubhouse, a welcome center with restaurants and recreational facilities, and exclusive residential estate and internationally branded 5-star hotel and wellness center, and a multifunctional conference and banqueting complex that will accommodate up to 2,500 delegates. Set in the Waterberg Mountains, a comfortable 3 hours drive from Johannesburg, the resort boasts a huge variety of attractions and leisure activities for all members of the family, including an abundance of Big Five game, a specialized wildlife center, the Legend Bush Kids Camp and recreational facility, a theater for the arts, and an array of dining options. For all golf enthusiasts, there is the world-first 18 signature African PGA Championship golf course, designed by 18 of the best golfers in the world. Players like Retief Goosen, Justin Rose, Luke Donald, and Trevor Immelman, encompassing all corners of the globe, creating a unique concept of a world in one golf course.
I really look forward to getting out there and walking the hole and playing the hole and making some more suggestions and just making it the best hole I can possibly make it.
The Legend Golf Course, with an approximate length of 8 kilometers, is officially the longest golf course in the world and is set in a beautiful African bushveld conservancy where the Big Five still roam free. The clubhouse, a focal point of this unique golf course with its African vistas of plains and bush, is equally impressive in its design and product offering. Exclusive lounges and guest facilities set against the Dolomite Ridge provide visitors with the most astonishing views onto the majestic Waterberg mountain range, overlooking the 9th and 18th holes. In addition, a state-of-the-art golf academy will provide professional training programs, including virtual training facilities and a par 3 short course designed to take golfers on a tour of the world's best-known courses, playing holes that have made them legendary, the stuff legends are made of. The field of legends, restored to its previous glory, will again come alive, transforming talent into legend. With more than 10 different sports disciplines and associated academies, sportsmen and women will test their skills at all levels of the game. As a springboard for our young talent, it will provide a platform for our stars of tomorrow, educating and realizing dreams. A special feature of the golf course is the extreme 19th hole. Teeing off from the Hunklip Mountain, accessible only by helicopter, the hole is the longest par 3 in the world and carries with it a prize of $1 million to any golfer skillful enough to hit a hole-in-one from the top of the mountain.
We now created, we think, the best golf course in the world, or one of the best golf courses in the world. We've got the top 18 players of the world doing one hole each. We've created the Extreme 19th. We've now had some of our players, Luke Donald, for instance, here hitting it off the mountain. We also had a visit from Mr. Gary Player, and he did us the honor to actually also come and play off the mountain.
This is the most unique spot that I've ever hit from in my 55 years as a pro. It's quite a thrill, and they've really got something here that is going to give them a lot of exposure and give a lot of people a great challenge and a great thrill.
Residential stands in the first 2 of 4 available phases have been sold by private invitation only to local and foreign buyers, with additional stands being made available now that the golf course and infrastructure are completed. 4 themed architectural designs are available. Both the Africa and Monomotapa structures reflect back to the glory days of Monomotapa and complement the theme and ambience of the project. The Pedi and Waterberg residences reflect the style of the later occupants of this region and the rich architectural design inherent in them. The Legend Golf and Safari Resort have thus endeavored to bring domestic structures together in reflecting the different cultures and archaeological and historical layers to the project. Launching this project is the culmination of a long-term dream for Legend CEO Pietzalia, whose vision of acquiring additional land for the development on the group's flagship Entabeni Safari Conservancy was supported by the Limpopo Parks and Tourism Board.
It all started in 1994 when we bought the first 4,000 hectares of the conservancy and established the Big Five. We bought old farmland and we changed that into true wilderness area again.
Legend Lodges Hotels and Resorts, one of the icons of the South African hospitality industry, operates a number of urban hotels, country and game lodges, and has joined forces with IFA Hotels and Resorts, a leader in the development of premier integrated and mixed-use hotel and tourism resort projects throughout Europe, the Middle East, the Far East and Africa. IFA enjoys close links to premier hospitality operators such as Fairmont Hotels and Resorts, Mervyn Lake Hotels and Resorts, Kempinski Hotels and Sheraton Hotels and Resorts. With invested interests in South Africa, IFA solidifies their horizons in the region with its first investment in a Big Five game reserve in southern Africa. And according to IFA President and CEO Werner Berger, this venture is in line with IFA's strategy to reach into the most beautiful corners of the globe. This remarkable joint venture between IFA and Legend Lodges Hotels and Resorts optimizes the birth of a true legend, a world first.